Oh, her bubbles.
Don't miss the owl.
He's showing her. Very good. Good job. Good
Give us
job.
a smile.
Good job.
Excellent.
You could keep throwing that.
Throw some out there.
And this is the older sister.
Man, they're coming a long ways, huh?
That's why you want to running up here. They did very good. Very good.
Wow.
Here comes the bride, Faith.
The cameraman.
You don't pick on him. He's doing it for free.
Yeah, I know. I'm teasing.
And he kept saying, I'm sorry I'm getting in your way.
She's gorgeous.
Isn't she?
She is absolutely stunning.
She gets to be my daughter. See? Oh. I love you.
Oops, sorry.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Bobby and Kristen. We've come from all over the country to support this union and to allow Bobby and Kristen to start their married life surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. Who gives and supports this woman to be wedded to this man?
I do. It's on you now.
When Kristen and Bobby asked me to officiate this ceremony, they asked that I talk about the definition of marriage. Admittedly, this has not been an easy task, and I've personally found that there is no one single definition. People come together in marriage in a variety of ways and means, and you can easily assert that no two marriage ceremonies will ever be the same. There have been many definitions of marriage in our history. Some see marriage as a religious word, where a man and a woman come together in the sight of witnesses and God to be blessed with a sacrament and pledge themselves together for life, allowing them to start a family to be fruitful and multiply. Some adopt a looser meaning, that marriage is simply a declaration of everlasting love between two people, regardless of religion, race, creed, nationality, or age. Between these two definitions, and beyond them, are a myriad of others, as our definitions of concepts such as marriage are defined by our experiences, and therefore our cultures. Marriage ceremonies have been performed all throughout our history, and I believe that if you look all over the world, the one thing that every country, every culture, and every religion, and every history have in common is marriage. No matter who you are, surrounded by, no matter what customs you follow, what foods you eat, or what you believe in, people have always found a way to come together and marry. Even in times when marriages were outlawed, people risked their freedom or even their lives to take part in these ceremonies because they believed that the concept of marriage transcends any law, and no king or government could stop people from marrying, even if the couple only declare it in their own hearts. We are lucky to live in a time and a society where marriages are done openly, with joy and pride, in the sight of family and friends. So, how do I define marriage? I don't. No one person could. I couldn't possibly say which definition of marriage is right or which definitions are wrong. And having no possible way to easily put this into words, I can only say that marriage is something that can only be defined by an example. So, ladies and gentlemen, I submit that the definition of marriage now stands before you. Bobby and Kristen. Now I believe Bobby's mother, Wanda, has a reading for us.
You don't have to talk to an empty chair. When you need to help someone, always near to you, so you don't have to shout. But best of all is when it's time to turn out the lights, you won't have to be alone on those scary nights. When you are married, you can be each other's teddy bear.
Thank you. Will you, Robert, take this woman to be your wedded wife? I do. Will you, Kristen, take this man to be your wedded husband?
I do.
In marriage ceremonies, the ring symbolizes a never-ending circle of love. It has a beginning. It does not have an end. Bobby, what symbol did you bring that represents the beginning of your never-ending circle of love? Place the ring on her finger. And repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed. Kristen, what symbol did you bring that represents the beginning of your never-ending circle of love?
This ring.
Place the ring on his finger. And repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Bobby and Kristen have prepared their own vows for this ceremony. Bobby.
Yesterday, today, tomorrow. Smelled the sweet smell you carried in your presence. It began to beat faster every second, and my mind began to race. With all the possibilities in life that could be in the where mind. I remember the first night we spent together, and my mind, body, and soul telling me she is the one. Telling me one day you will love this woman for the rest of your life. When we had been so young and not sure what path our lives would lead, but I knew as long as I had you that the path was worth taking. Today you became my wife, the woman who my world is dedicated to forever, who has my heart in her hands, and is able to see the good in me at all times. Though we may have some bad days, the good days will by far outweigh any obstacle put in front of us, and our love for each other is strong enough that this bond will never be broken.
Kristen. Take your time.
Breathe, it's okay. On this day, I, Kristen Sierra, stand before you, Bobby McDowell, vowing my undying love to you. We've already been through a lot together. I believe we are prepared for what life has in store for us. Through good times and in bad, I vow to stand by you holding your hand as we are today. I vow to spend the rest of my life hearing your thoughts and living out your dreams with you. I vow to understand your love for Pontiacs and your need for back rubs. I vow to be your best friend, your lover, your shoulder to lean on, in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, for the rest of my life. I vow to love you more and more each day. Don't win the mic.
And so, by the power invested in me by the only two people here who I feel can give this power, Bobby and Kristen, I now pronounce you man and wife, we may kiss the bride.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. McDowell.
No,
that way.
Wait.
Come on, girlfriend.
Oh yeah, where's my balloon?
Watch out, sir.
Oh.
They still gotta walk down.
Oh, okay.
All right, Tank, wait. Andrew, let's go.
Go ahead.
Tank, follow Bubby and Sissy.
Go ahead, Dave.
Go, baby. Go down.